I'm sorry about my fucked up red nose. I've just been snorting things lately. Considering we're ranking Slipknot masks today, it felt it was natural that I should look like clown. Anyways, that's what we're doing. And I got a tier list right here all set up for everybody. And I'll put a link to this tier list in the description. Made it all by myself. So, cheers to that. Starting with Clown. Now, Clown is just, in general, a pretty interesting character within the Slipknot band, considering that he's always been Clown. There's nothing else I can really say about that, but I just think it's interesting that there's always been some sort of evolution. Now, personally, I feel like there was some wasted potential for this album cycle. I mean, I don't know the full story, but on the We Are Not Your Kind album, he had this mask, which I just think is also pretty damn cool. And that one is like silverish. And you know, that one almost reminded me kind of like Jason X, you know? Especially considering that first you had a classic horror look and now it's silver, sort of futuristic-ish, I guess you could say that. Now, what I would have preferred over this disco ball is maybe get the old mask, like the silver one, but make it rusty and damaged and burned potentially. Clown always sort of did that, you know? In the self-titled one, you had the classic clown mask. The next one, it's like the clown mask, but as if he's been attacked by some cult. And then in volume 3, it's like he's healing and he has all these bandages on. I feel like Clown could have redone that. So you have the classic silver one from We Are Not Your Kind, then potentially like a rusted one for this album, and then maybe potentially a next album it's one where it's like welded shut, you know, which I think would also be pretty cool. But then again, I don't know what the story exactly is of this mask, so maybe it makes sense. I think Slipknot is probably at its most popular now. Maybe like a disco ball just is like this glamorous wealth pop star sort of thing, you know, which, I mean, that is pretty cool. And I do like the mask. Maybe because of my own expectations, I ruined it for myself. I guess I did. Bruh. But you know, as a fellow clown now, I guess I can't put it lower than A. But I dig this mask. I really do. Next up, Corey's mask. Now, my girlfriend tells me he looks like a frog. I didn't see it first, but I can't disagree with that. And I mean, you can't either. He does look kind of like a frog. Very angry frog, but a frog regardless. Now, however, is that a bad thing? I don't think so. Firstly, I kind of dig it, you know? I do like that it's kind of just a combination of All Hope Is Gone and The Grey Chapter. So I'm gonna have to say S for this one. I think it's really cool, and it also kind of looks like the mask from Nightbreed. And overall, I think it's a pretty cool design. Craig. I mean, what was there to expect, you know? It wasn't like all of a sudden he was gonna wear a skeleton mask or whatever, you know? I feel like maybe if it was We Are Not Your Kind, I would have put it S, because I love this design. I think it's pretty cool that it's just the classic design again, but with a new twist to it. Well, we've already seen it, like maybe he could do something new, you know, with spikes again, sure, because that's like his character at this point, but a little bit different, you know? Like, I really like that he made the change of the mohawk pretty much. I think that's pretty cool. When they released the first shot of the new mask, I got super excited and like quickly looked around like, oh shit, who is where and like what are they wearing, you know? Like quickly wanting to analyze the shit out of all the masks. But then like Craig is just again this. Bruh. So I mean, that's I guess a bit disappointing, so I'm gonna put this one B, because it's not bad. I really dig it. I think it's cool. Just, I would like to see something new each album cycle, I guess. James Root. I don't know if there's anything different about it, but it looks the same. You know what the thing is, though? His hair is different. Bruh. You know, he grew out his hair even longer, because I think he had like shaved sides, but now it's like huge and like a fucking lion. But still, I mean, you could have done at least something different. Like, I don't know, just have a different painting or whatever on the mask itself, or different color, or, you know, something different. So for this one, I'm sorry, but I'm also gonna go B. It's not bad by any means. It's just like, okay, we've already seen it now, you know? Jay's mask. Now, I love this one. Absolutely love this one. I think it's fantastic. I mean, this is just crazy speculation, maybe. Maybe I think this could be in some way a tribute to this mask of Joey. No? Because like he's a tree here, right? Well, he has 3 hands or whatever, and he's wearing like this tree crown. And in this one, like, the mouth looks like some sort of weird tree, if you know what I mean. Like, see what I mean? Like this shit like this. And overall, I think like the eyes are really sick. Personally, I love Jay's masks, but I feel like this might be the best one. And I mean, I don't know if it's true again, but my speculation on the fact that maybe it's like a tribute to Joey's All Is Gone mask just add something to it for me personally, even though I have no idea if that's the case or not, you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna go S with this one as well. Mix mask. Now also this one here, I'm gonna be a bit hypocritical maybe, because it is the same mask again. But honestly, this one I just love so much. Like, this used to be for sure, now I'm not sure anymore, but this used to be for sure my favorite Slipknot mask design. Still, I really love it. I mean, it would have been cool to see something different, but this one I just love so much more than James and Craig's mask that I couldn't put it with them on B, even though it is the same mask again, I know. I just have to put it A, because I just think it's so cool and like slick, yet terrifying, and it just works so well for Mick with like his eyes. And especially with like his stage presence, the way he looks around all the time, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one A. Tortilla Man's mask. I don't really like this one. Like, I don't understand why is there a hole here? Is this supposed to be some sort of air or something? Or like, I don't know. And also just a spiky collar, I'm not really a fan of, you know. And it kind of just looks cheap, but like too cheap, not in a creepy way, because the first couple masks from Self-Titled and whatnot also look cheap. But I don't know, they had this sort of dark garage feel to it, you know? This just looks like a kid tried to make a Halloween costume. And also the eyes are just like, what the hell? I mean, it's creepy in a way, but I mean, by far this is my least favorite, so I'm gonna have to put this one C, actually. Because, I mean, it's like, whatever. Sid. Now, he went all out on this one. Like, this fucking mask is crazy. I love the stage presence he has with this mask. And especially the fact that now on the stage, he has his old mask, like, on his DJ table, which I just think is a really cool, nice addition to the stage presence, you know? And I love that it's much different than anything we've seen before from any member, really. However, I wouldn't put it up there with Corey and Jay's mask, because those two are just my favorites. But this one definitely deserves an A spot, just also because of the stage presence. It's just really cool. Now, V-Man's mask. I really dig this one. This mask almost reminds me of like some sort of jungle vibe, if you know what I mean. Like, this is something someone would wear in a tribe, or something you would see actually in like Black Panther or something, you know. And I do kind of like that. I don't know if that's a weird comparison, but when I see this, I always kind of think of Motograter, because Motograter in their music, they have a lot of jungle beats. And also this one, I feel, isn't this one just the same as We Are Not Your Kind? I think it pretty much is. But yeah, so not a terrible mask. It's just like, you know, whatever. I'll put it B, because it's not a bad mask by any means. So yeah, there's my list. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know if I should do this with each individual album cycle, like ranking the Self-Titled mask and Iowa and everything. I'll put a link to my playlist with Slipknot content right over there, so check it out.